Good day everyone, BelleAim here, and today we're going to be attempting our first direct impressions recording here. So I just saw the direct of all the Nintendo indies that are coming out this year. They all were for 2018, and basically my thoughts. So let's go down, I guess, in order of how the direct went. The first one they showed was Mark of the Ninja Remastered. It definitely has pretty graphics. It's not really my thing, but it does look awesome for other people who may be interested in that genre. They didn't really show off too much on that one, so not 100% sure on what to think for that. It just looks a little bit kind of dark and slightly depressing, so not generally the kind of games that I like, but it is there, which is awesome because the more games the merrier. We need to have a really awesome range for the Switch. That'll be the best for them, getting the most audience they can. And then as a side note, whenever they introduced Kirk Scott, that was kind of a weird and funny entrance, and it was really weird. Like, the other guy, why did he seem kind of sad that he was coming in? I'm guessing it's because of that introduction that he did where he liked the long walks on the beach and stuff. I think they're just trying to keep it light and funny, but anyway, it was just a funny little aside. And then the next game they showed was Fantasy Strike. It looked pretty fun. I would definitely want to be that artist character because she looked really awesome, and I love to draw and paint and all that, so that seemed perfect for me. I think that would be an awesome title for the Switch because multiplayer fighter anywhere, that just seems like a really great combination. I think a lot of people will be excited about that one. Anyone who likes fighting games, because it kind of had a Tekken feel to it even. And the graphics were pretty good too there from what I remember. And then the next one was Just Shapes and Beats, which is coming out in the summer, first for the Switch. That one looks awesome to me. I love those types of games. It was different, it looked unique. I bet it has great music. Lots of chiptune artists, they said. So I am definitely interested in that one. That one I am going to check out for sure. I don't know if I'll purchase it, but I want to see more. It looked like you were a little character that had to avoid all the shapes, kind of like Undertale-ish, where you had to avoid things. And then the next one was Garage, which is coming out first for the Switch in spring 2018. They said it was super gory, that they couldn't even show it on the Direct, so that's pretty intense. I don't think that's going to be my kind of game either, but I think that there could be people out there who would be excited about that, get some more mature games, darker games out there. They didn't really show off too much of that one, but like I said, that one's not really my taste, so the next one they showed was Pool Panic, and that's going to be a system exclusive. And I think this one was done by Adult Swim. I think that was one of the partners, so I have a feeling there may be some adult humor in this one, but it's basically like a cartoon pool game. And I also have a feeling that the Joy-Con motion controls are going to be used for that pool stick, because just the way it was moving around looked like it would be a perfect match for the Joy-Con use there. And I'm not sure, I'm wondering if that's going to be a required feature, because some people really don't like to have that for whatever reason. So I'm wondering if that'll be required, or if you can turn it off and make it, manual movement. But I'm definitely interested in that one. Looked like it could be pretty fun. And then the next one they showed was Bomb Chicken, which is going to be shown first in summer 2018. That looks super cute. It looks really fun and adorable, funny. It just looked like it has a good sense of humor. It doesn't take itself too seriously is what it looked like. I'm wondering how many bombs that chicken can lay and stack. And maybe as you level up you can lay more bombs. I'm not sure, but it looked pretty interesting, and I definitely want to check that one out at some point. And then the next one we saw was, I think they pronounced it Luminous Remastered. That's coming out in the spring. That one to me kind of has a Puyo Puyo and a Tetris vibe. Looks like it could be a lot of fun, especially with friends. I personally am not always into those fast-paced timed puzzlers. Even Tetris I wasn't really the biggest fan of. It's good, it's fun. I'm not sure if I will pick that one up, but it definitely looked like it was good quality, like it would be fun, and it even had that music and lights aspect to it, so probably even add a little bit more to that. The next one that they mentioned was called Reigns. I think there was 2 versions of this one, and that's coming out spring 2018. It kind of looked like a mobile game to me. This one was probably one of my least exciting ones. I don't know, it looked a little bit slow, I didn't get the gist from the Direct what it was really all about. Seemed like it might be strategy based, like, I don't know, this is really weird, but when I was seeing the cards flick from the side, it kind of came across as like a Tinder thing, like keep this guy, don't keep this guy, but hey, it might be awesome. Who knows? I don't know. It could be great. And then the next game was Lightfall, which will be shown first in spring of 2018. That one looked really awesome. It had awesome music in the direct. The appearance looked really good. It looked like it would be a smooth, fast-paced gaming experience. The box mechanics looked really fun. I think it was called the Shadow Core. That looked really cool. It looks like it could be really challenging too, like a challenging platformer game. Looks like it's in the Numbra location. I think that was the world, Numbra, and you're supposed to save inhabitants from the imminent threat. It did say that had story. I'm not 100% sure how involved that story is going to be. That would be really cool if it was. I bet it's going to be just big enough to get you kind of involved and add to the experience. I hope it is a big story though. I love it when games like that can incorporate story into the platforming. And they kind of highlighted even the speedrun mode. That'll probably be really super popular. There's a huge speedrunner audience out there, and it'll be super competitive because of the online leaderboard, so you can compete with people all over the world. I bet there's going to be some ridiculously fast speeds there, and I will not be in one of them because speedrunning is not quite my thing. It's fun to try, but I'm definitely not a competitor on that. And next up we have West of Loathing. That was a system exclusive for the spring of 2018. That one looked like a fun and silly, simple stick figure graphics. It just had kind of that lighthearted, funny, ridiculous humor going on. Like the walking animations, they had me laughing, just with that weird cowboy swagger, and there was even handstand walking. That was so funny. It just looks so random. It has the potential to be funny, I think. The one thing that I was questioning with that was when they mentioned an optional turn-based combat, what exactly did they mean? Like, can you avoid all of the combat, or just you have the option to do either live action combat or turn-based combat? Or maybe is it just like a mini game where you can do it or not do it? I don't know. That part wasn't quite clear. And then they showed Poona, which was really interesting to me. That's coming out spring 2018. It looked really gorgeous. It was like a really nice art, and which was actually inspired by Norwegian art and culture. The two friends, they were just so super adorable. I bet that would be a really fun co-op game to play with a friend. And I would definitely want to be that character that looks like a ball of light. That would totally be the one that I'm drawn to. So I definitely want to try that out. That would be fun to play with a friend. That would be a good one. Next up was The Messenger, coming out summer of 2018. This one looks pretty friggin' awesome. It looks like an old school 8-bit goodness, but then it surprised me because it had that transformation with the time travel feature. But not only did you have time traveling, you went from 8-bit to 16-bit, and I think that was a really creative idea to tie those two things together. That's really cool to, time travel and bit change. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's neat. And the story seems like it's pretty light, just delivering a scroll, but who knows, it could be more involved. That one I'm definitely interested in. And there's even more speedrunner things for that one. It kind of gave me a Shovel Knight, Castlevania, Metroid type of feel with ninja flair, so that definitely has potential. That one stood out to me as well. Next up was Bad North. That's going to be in summer of 2018, first up on the Switch too. This one's it's like Viking hordes fighting each other. We have real-time tactics, and it sounds like every commander that you lose is gone forever, so it definitely raises the stakes there. It seems like maybe a light version of Fire Emblem mixed in with a real-time strategy, kind of like, Warcraft, Starcraft type games. So that could be fun. I'm not sure if that one's going to be for me. It looked like it might be a little simple, but who knows? That it looked good. The graphics looked nice. It looked like it could be maybe something easy and quick to pick up and play. And then I believe we're on the last one now, which is Banner Saga 3, coming in the summer of 2018. And they're actually going to have all 3 of them available to Switch, but it sounds like 3 is coming out first, and then the first and second one will be coming out later. I couldn't tell 100%, but it definitely seems like you would want to play those in order if you haven't played them before, because he was talking about your save data will transfer up to the next one. So that's pretty interesting. Looked like it could have a really good story base there, and that your choices can even lead to some of your main characters or favorite characters having a permadeath type situation. So definitely upping the ante on that one too. So that is about it for my thoughts on the Direct. As far as overall, I thought it was pretty good. It was shorter than I was expecting, maybe because I was paying attention so much, but I think they did a good job. They kept it pretty light and fun. My favorites, personally, were Just Shapes and Beats. I definitely want to look at that one. I want to check out Pool Panic, Bomb Chicken, Lightfall, West of Loathing, and Poona, and definitely The Messenger. I have a feeling that some of these are going to be really good. They look like great quality games. I think they picked out good ones to show. They definitely wanted to show that, hey, there's stuff coming right now, like spring, which is just around the corner, all the way down to summer and fall. So they did a really good job giving a good variety. They had, they had all kinds, platformers, rhythm games, strategy. So I want to thank you guys so much for joining me for my thoughts. I hope you enjoyed too. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much, and until next time, take care.